Z109 Talk Radio. It's time for Elsie Jenkins. Z109 Talk Radio. It's time for Elsie Jenkins. Gonna talk about that news today. Gonna talk about better way. Z109 Talk Radio. Z109 FM.
ZZ109 FM. This is Elsie Jenkins. Elsie Jenkins and Talk Radio. All right, we got some special information. We're going to put out the news in a special way. And this is very important that we discuss this topic today. Let's go around the room first, see how everybody's doing. Bob, how you doing over there?
Miss Jenkins, I'm doing fine. And I'm here for the special discussion.
That's right, Bob. We got a special discussion we got here today. Reverend No Show, how you doing over there?
Miss Jenkins, I'm doing fine.
Well. Reverend No Show, you look fine with your suit on over there. Bob, you need to get you a suit like Reverend No Show.
I don't need no suit.
You do need to get a suit, Bob. You look kind of scrappy. We call it scraggly. Anyway, let's get down to the damn topics. Lord have mercy. First and foremost, America is the home of the free and the free of the brave and all the rest of that stuff. Freedom of speech is a privilege that we have here. Yes, sometimes you can speak your mind. There's times you speak your mind, there's a consequence for it. But Lord have mercy. Some people out here, they like to use their power. Their power that they so-called have. You don't have power. God has power. You don't have no damn power. God has all the power. But you think you got power because you got money. And money ain't power. Money is just a substance that you can accumulate and have a whole lot of. You may think you can control and move things with that money, but you can't move God with that money, so that is not true power. Now let me bring the Bible out on you people. Anyway, in America, yeah, there's people that talk their mind and speak. Sometimes they speak lies, sometimes they speak the truth. The people speak lies, guess what? You know what? You ain't supposed to be doing that. People get upset when you speak lies about them. About situations that you're untruthful. It's a lie. Of course. When someone's telling the damn truth, though, I mean, what's the problem is? The truth. When someone speaks the truth, it shouldn't be a problem. But it seems like there's some people out here in the world that think, oh, because I hear the truth, I can push my little money, power, mind, and soul to do some things to the people involved. Cause grief on some of these people. Well, now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to say anything on this radio station to get shut down or taken off the air like some people. So we're going to be real secretive about this conversation. If you know what we're talking about, that's good. If you don't know what we're talking about, find somebody that understands what we're talking about right now. This is an XYZ conversation. Baby X, Mother Y, and Father Z. You know who you are. X, Y, and Z. Baby X. Anyone can look at Baby X and say, you know what? Baby X is a beautiful baby. Baby X is an ugly baby. Baby X is a tall baby, short baby, skinny baby, fat baby, healthy baby, unhealthy baby. It's America. Anybody can say what they want to say. It's their opinion. Is it a lie or is it a truth? That's the question. If it's a lie, why downright everyone should be upset. But if it's the truth, what's the damn problem is? Baby X, Mommy Y, and Daddy Z. If Baby X and Mommy Y and Daddy Z think that they're just immune to God's power and they can do and run amok in this world and not do the things they're supposed to do as a family, well, you lost your damn mind. You lost your damn mind. We as parents in this world have to take care of our children. Care how much money you got. You can't throw a child in a room because you got mad gobs of money and think that child is going to raise themselves. It doesn't work like that. With all the money you got, you have to still be a parent. And you can pay someone to do your job and be a parent, but are you a parent? Because someone else is a parent, not you. You can't pay no one to be you. You have to be you, and you have to be a parent. Parents have the ultimate responsibility of taking care of their kids. Now, there are responsible parents and irresponsible parents. Now, let's see which category you in. A responsible parent, make sure that when they get out the car, they look and see if their child is in the car seat before they lock the doors and go in a damn store or go anywhere. An irresponsible parent would just nilly-willy run off into the store, leaving a child in a locked car so the child can boil to death. Truth or untruth? Responsible or irresponsible? Well, is it true that that parent is irresponsible? Yes, it's true. It is ever so true. So I don't care what scenario we're talking about. We could be talking about leaving a child in a car seat. We could talk about the conditions that the child lives in the home. We can talk about the way the child is malnutrition because the child isn't getting no food. We can talk about the child's hair. If the child's hair is looking like something out of a horror movie, we don't turn our eyes away from that and say to ourselves, oh, I don't see what you see and you don't see what I see, so we'll just keep walking. No, the point of the matter is you're either a responsible parent or you're irresponsible. A responsible parent would say, you know what? I don't know how to do my child's hair. So I take my child somewhere so they can get their hair done. It's your responsibility. You can sit there and pack your child's hair down in a nice round afro all you want to, but is that doing your child's hair? Is that the responsible thing to do, packing your child's hair down? Oh, we can because we can. Is that the answer? And then the truth or untruth. If you pack your child's hair down and it's a mess, and someone tells you that, that's the truth. Ain't an untruth. So how can you get upset when you hear the truth? It's like that saying I heard a long time ago, some people can't handle the truth. A lot of times parents don't take time to parent. You got so much going on. You got to go to work. You got to go to these functions. You got to go to these meetings. You got to come back to the house. You got to do this with your friends. You got to do this with this. Then you got to spend a little bit of time with your child. Oh. Well, you're not single no more. You run around the country doing who knows what, but you're not single no more. You're a parent. You have to stop for a second and be a parent. And that second may last for an hour, it may last for 2 hours, it may last for 24 hours. But you will continue to be a parent until the parenting is done. People with money are not exempt from God's power. It's amazing how God can put a piece of information out there for everyone in the world to understand and hear. And he spoke through one young lady who only had the courage to say it because maybe somebody wrote it on paper. But you know what? God has a way of getting his message through. It'll go through 10,000 people before it gets to the one person that it has to come through. And that's the catalyst that pushes that information out so the whole world can hear. So the whole world can hear. Now you upset and you mad And now you're pushing your money. Well, Elsie Jenkins is not afraid of your damn money. I've got the Lord behind my side to guide me every damn day. And if I see a cat and the cat is black, I'm going to call the damn cat black. And if I see a cow and the cow moves and it sounds like a cow, I'm going to call it a damn cow. So don't think anybody in the world, okay, is going to just ignore the facts in front of them. There's going to be a few people out here in the world that's going to tell you what you don't want to damn hear. So baby X and mommy Y and daddy Z. You're going to have to deal with God's wrath if you ain't living right. That's all I got to say. Elsie Jenkins here, ZZ109 Talk Radio. Reverend No Show, shouldn't you be jumping in?
Oh, Miss Jenkins, say what?
Shouldn't you be jumping in, Reverend No Show? God's wrath. God's wrath is amazing. God's wrath is amazing, isn't it, Reverend No Show?
Oh, Miss Jenkins, you are correct. God's wrath is amazing.
And he can speak through so many avenues. He can speak through so many avenues to get your attention. The message was clear. And the message was directly pointed to one person in particular. Maybe two people. But y'all got the message. You can't hide from God. You ignore things all you want to. Ignore things. But you know what? Eventually, God will intervene and set to motion a forum for change. That's what we have here. We have a forum for change. Yeah, you did your little deeds with your power that you had and your flexing. But you know what? If I was in charge of something other than being here in front of this microphone, you wouldn't move nothing from me. If somebody worked for me told the truth about something, and you didn't like it, you was a customer, I tell you to go to hell. Go straight to hell. Because the one thing we don't do here is sugarcoat the truth in my establishment. If the cat's black, I'm going to say the cat's black too. So it seems like the people around in this establishment, they all got blinders on too. They don't see nothing. That's all right. Somebody in there saw something because they wrote it on a cue card for somebody else to read. They saw it. They weren't afraid to talk about it. And they still work there for that company. So hopefully, if they see something else, they'll go ahead and write on another cue card for somebody else to read it. People with money. You know, people, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're listening to this broadcast and you ain't rich, you a damn lie. You rich in the spirit. You are filthy rich in the spirit. As long as you got God in your heart and you love that $5 or $10 in your pocket and you're not living your life wrong, but you living your life right and you're doing the best you can and you're content with this picture, you're richer than you even can imagine. I know some people out there with some money right now wish they could feel the way you feel about $5 to $10 in your damn pocket. They'll never feel the way you feel, content with just what you have. That makes you richer than they can ever be. ZZ109FM, this Elsie Jenkins. We get down on this talk radio station. We talk about the facts. We get the information out and give you our opinion. And let me tell you something. We don't talk about no lies. We talk about the truth. The truth will set you free. Period. There ain't nothing more to say after that. ZZ109FM, this Elsie Jenkins.
Talk Radio. It's time for Elsie Jenkins. Z109 Talk Radio. It's time for Elsie Jenkins. Gonna talk about that news today. Gonna talk about better way. Z109 Talk Radio. Z109.